The Scotland region of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community has been actively striving to bring peace and harmony in society for over 65 years. Since the establishment of their first mission, Baitur Rahman, in 1987 by Mr. Bashir Orchard, the Scotland region always strives to unite local communities and encourage community cohesion wherever they can. With this aim, the members of the Dundee and Glasgow branches of the Ahmadiyya Muslim Community, UK, hosted community events, inviting guests and friends from their respective local communities. The Glasgow reception was well attended by guests from all faiths and backgrounds. Upon arrival, the guests were greeted with light refreshments and presented with a special exhibition about the community. The formal proceedings on the day started with the recitation of the Holy Quran by Mr. Akhtar Hamid Qureshi, followed by the English translation. Mr. Ahmed Owosu Kanadu then gave a brief introduction of all the special guests of the event, including local dignitaries and charity representatives. The introduction of the community was provided by the Scotland Region Missionary in charge, Mr. Dawood Ahmed Qureshi. A question and answer session was held where guests were given the opportunity to ask questions about Islam Ahmadiyyat. A special vote of thanks was given by local councillor Dr. Nina Baker. The formal event was concluded by the traditional silent prayer led by Vice President of Majlis Ansarullah UK, Mr. Khalid Mahmood, followed by a special dinner that was served to all of the guests. The Dundee branch of the community also held a community event, inviting local friends and guests. After the recitation of the Holy Quran, the introduction was provided by Mr. Dawood Ahmed Qureshi. A presentation was given to all the attendees by Dr. Geoffrey Walton. The local Children's Hospital charity in Dundee thanked the community for its fundraising efforts and explained how the money was going to be used. The event concluded with the traditional silent prayer, led by the regional president of the Ahmadiyya Muslim Community Scotland region, Mr. Ahsan Ahmed, followed by a special dinner served to all guests. Charity is a major part of the Islamic faith. Islam has made the giving of charity as a means of purification, by which one can achieve nearness to Allah Almighty. With this being the aim, the members of the Ahmadiyya Muslim Community Scotland region joined forces with local charities and friends of the community to hold a 5K charity challenge in aid of supporting many local charities, such as Glasgow Children's Hospital Charity, Children's Hospice Association Scotland, the Archie Tayside Foundation, Ronald McDonald, and Humanity First. The event was held at the scenic Kelvingrove Park, Glasgow, only a minute's walk away from the community's Baitur Rahman Mosque, situated in the west end of the city. Local MP for Glasgow South, Right Honourable Stuart MacDonald, also joined the community briefly at the start of the 5K run with Lord Provost Representative Dr. Nina Baker. Runners and walkers of all ages and abilities assembled at the park, which is set on the banks of the River Kelvin, for the start of the race. All attendees gathered at the Baitur Rahman Mosque for the closing session. Mr. Rafi Ahmed Bharti, Assistant President of the Ahmadiyya Elders Association UK, chaired the closing session. The introduction was provided by Mr. Shoaib Khan, Regional Youth Leader for the Ahmadiyya Youth Association, Scotland region. Prizes were awarded to the top performers of the race and to members who made special efforts in collecting donations for the good causes. Representatives of the various local charities addressed the attendees, thanking all participants for their efforts and explaining where some of the donations will be used to help the less fortunate members of the society. The audience was addressed by special guests at the event, including Alison Thulis, Member of Parliament for Glasgow Central, Baba Shaheen, Chief Inspector for Glasgow Police, Regional President of the Ahmadiyya Community, Mr. Ahsan Ahmed, and Mudassir Khan, representing the Ahmadiyya Youth Association, UK. The event closed with the traditional silent prayer, followed by a specially prepared dinner for all attendees. Over £11,000 was raised on the day, with a target of £25,000 to be reached. This report is brought to you from MT International, UK Studios in Scotland.